Hey guys, guess what? I heard a rumor today that the OnePlus will be coming out with a 3S phone. Yeah, you want to learn more about it? Come join me. Hey guys, Garnie here. How you doing today? Hey, I wanted to let you know that, you know what? I was reading over the weekend that OnePlus has this new device that went through the Chinese 3C certification, which is more of that electronic safety certification, compulsory certification that they have in China, which is kind of neat because, you know, it just says that OnePlus is coming out with a new device. Yeah, and the rumor has it it's going to be called the OnePlus 3S. Yeah, OnePlus 3S. So what makes the 3S a product to start looking at? I mean, didn't the OnePlus 3 just come out in June? I mean, yeah, last quarter. So the question is, what's so important and why am I excited about this thing called the OnePlus 3S? Well, first and foremost, it's OnePlus. Yeah, OnePlus has been known since 2014 to be what they call the flagship killer. They're a smaller company. They don't produce massive amounts like these larger organizations or larger manufacturing groups, but they do come out with some great mid-tier phones that are high spec and decent price. To give you an example, the OnePlus 3. I mean, think about it. It's got an 820 chipset and 6 gigs of RAM, and everybody screams about it, and it's less than $500. Yeah, it just to me that tells me that the mid-market is still doing great. Paying homage to Marcus Brownlee, he talks about how great phones are getting less expensive and how less expensive phones are getting better. I tell you, it's a great time to be in the mid-market space. But I will say this: I did a video that I'm an owner of a Nexus 6P, and when Google announced the Pixel, I made a video about do I keep my Pixel? I mean, do I go get a Pixel or do I keep my Nexus 6P? I said I was going to keep my Nexus 6P because I didn't see the value of going to grabbing onto those hardware specs that the Pixel had for the price and the services that the Pixel provided. Not a bad thing. No, don't get me wrong. I hope the Pixel line does well. Google has said the Pixel will be their top-end flagship high-end phone, and I want it to succeed. I also understand that the Google Assistant, the new AI solution that's out there, I want it to succeed. And so I'm hoping to see that come out in 7.1 for all the other phones and devices that are out there. May not be totally integrated like the Pixel, but at least we'll have access to it. And even today, a preview release that's on Allo. But before I get too far off down the line, OnePlus has come out with some great devices. Let's go through a timeline here real quick. Starting in June of 2014, they came out with a OnePlus One. By the way, my OnePlus One that I originally bought back then still works today, and my son has it, and he's using it in college. Yeah, still a great phone. Yeah, and he's not complaining about it at all. You would think a college student, if anything, would complain. No, the OnePlus is still kicking butt. They came out with the OnePlus, so that was June of 2014. August of 2015, they came out with the OnePlus 2. Yeah, a lot of people are like, the OnePlus 2 really wasn't it. Not like the OnePlus 1. But they still came out with a major released phone. Still a good device. Then in this year, June of 2016, you're talking about the OnePlus 3, which is one heck of a device and everybody loves it. So if you look at the last 3 major released phones, I forgot about the OnePlus X. Yeah, that came out in November of 2015. So you got major phones like the OnePlus 1, OnePlus 2, OnePlus 3 that came out in June, August, or mid-year. Let's just call it the mid-year. Mid-year of 14, 15, and 16. And then you had the OnePlus X, which came out at the end of 2015. So if they say OnePlus 3S, where would that land? Could it be something that's end of the year? Because remember, the OnePlus 3 was released in June. Would they have something available by the end of the year? Or would it be available in first quarter? Now here's what really got me thinking about the OnePlus 3S. Here's the kicker. What if I told you the OnePlus 3S was going to have the Snapdragon 821 chipset? Boom, baby. That's where I'm talking about. the 821 chipset, the same chipset that's in the Maui 5 top-end phone, and the Xiaomi 5, and also the Zenfone 3 Deluxe, and the Google Pixel. Yeah, boom. So if OnePlus 3 keeps their price under $500, puts an 821 chipset in their phone, would you be interested? You doggone right I would be interested. I mean, it's just the line of, think about it. Think about the development community that will be surrounding this. But just as a mid-tier phone, if it was a 5.5-inch 821 Snapdragon, 4 or 6 gigs of RAM with, let's say, 27 or 3,000 milliamp battery, may not be a lot. I mean, 2700 kind of smaller, being in the current OnePlus 3. Would you still be interested? You doggone right I would be interested, because it just shows that it is a top specs, top processors in a decent package that's below $500, if it's below $500. Well, we will see. Can they do that? I like to see that. So anyway, guys, what do you think about that? Would you buy a OnePlus 3S if it was below $500 with at least 4 gigs of RAM, 2700 milliamp battery with a Snapdragon 821 chipset with an AMOLED screen? Yeah, think about that one. I really think that's what's going to happen. And I really hope so. Keep my fingers crossed, right? So let me know in the comments below, guys, what you think. I'm very interested in that. It just makes me think, boy, I tell you, what a great time to be in the mid-market area. I did a video about how to pick a mid-market phone between $300 to $500 in a video previously. But you know what? I really hope that all of us get to take full of it. It's a benefit for all of us out in the consumer world who's looking for mid-tier phones and want great specs and great value out of them. So anyway, guys, this is Garnie. Thanks, appreciate it. If you like what you see, hit that like button, and most of all, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, and come on, let's have some fun together. And until next time, guys, we'll talk to you later. Peace.